Okay, so today we start standing. Okay, fine. So today we'll start standing position. Some of you like your feet close together, some a little apart. Doesn't really matter, just get comfortable. Toes can be slightly turned out if anything. And you want to press all four corners of the feet down into your mat. Draw the kneecaps up, pull the thigh muscles in, slightly lift those bathroom muscles and lift the sternum, relax those hands beside you. And this is our little centering time that we normally do either sitting or on our back. So we're standing here now, centering today. So if you feel okay to close your eyes, you may go ahead and do that. If not, just keep them open. Soft gaze out there in front of you. Drawing that tailbone down as well. So we're here, we're feeling the texture, the feeling of the mat underneath your feet. You can perhaps hear a few little sounds around you. Feel some air maybe brushing against the skin, texture of the clothes against your skin. Just take a quick note of how you might be feeling today. And then with all of that now, we want to allow the mind chatter to fall away as we begin our class. We want to stay present to everything that's happening here to you on your mat. So let us connect to the breath now, feeling the tips of the nostrils. Notice that as the air comes in, trickling down the back of the throat, dropping into your lungs. Fill up from behind the belly button all the way up to the sternum. And exhale from the sternum all the way down to your belly button. So we'll do a few rounds of this deep yogic breath. Those of you who remember the Ujjayi breath, you can practice that one as well. The two go together because it's like sound coming from the back of the throat as you breathe in and out. It's not been a good time for you to set your intention for your class, what you're going to get out of it for yourself today. Why you brought yourself to your mat. Remembering to do what you can and always connect to that breath, no matter what. So just open your eyes now and circle them as if you're looking around a clock. So you go 3, 6, 9, and 12, and then reverse that circle. Squeeze up the eyes nice and tight, make a grimace to the face. And release that. Good. Draw the shoulders up towards the ears nice and tightly and just release them. Inhaling those arms up. So nice long arms all the way up. Good. Lift up your spine and come into a very slight back bend here. And then exhale the arms all the way back down. 2 more like this. Inhale, using the breath. Fill your lungs all the way up. Stretching. Exhale. Turn the gaze of the eyes forward, arms down. 1 more. Inhale. Stretch. Maybe you want to look up to the ceiling. Maybe you want that slight back bend. And then exhale, release those hands down. Take the right hand across the chest. Take the left hand and just hook it there. And that's all we're going to do is just get into the shoulder by just taking that right hand across the chest. And then we do the left. And release. Squeeze the shoulders to the ears once more and then circle them for 1. Right up to the ears and back and down for 2. 1 more in this direction, and then we're going to reverse that circle up to the ears, forward and down. And 2. And 3. Go. To further warm up the body, we're going to do our breath of joy. So you want to make the feet a little bit wider apart. And I'm just going to do one demonstration here to remind you. When we exhale all the way down, make sure your knees are bent. You're not locking those knees back. So it's going to look like this. You're going to inhale, inhale some more, fill your lungs up on this inhale. And then as you exhale, bend those knees and get the breath right out. And then we come back up again to start. So it's inhale. Sorry. Ha. Ha. Okay, looks like that. So let's go. We'll do a few rounds, we take a little break, and we do a few more again. So we're going to do this twice. If you feel giddy or lightheaded, please stop. All right? So we're going to go. So front, side, up, and exhale. Ha. 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 One more. Ha. And take your time to roll up back to center. Just stay still and calm for a moment here before we continue the second set. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, another set here, folks. So let's go. Front, side, up, and exhale. Ha. 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 Two more. Ha. Last one. Ha. And slowly roll your way up to standing. Take your time here. Just shake it out. Okay, standing nice and tall again. If you want to see who that might be from there, then I can stand up. Alright, so we're going to do our side bends now. So take your right hand to your right side, inhale your left hand up. Take a big breath here as you exhale, you're going to bend over to your right side. And just press a little bit into that left foot. As we bend to the right, open up that chest, lock that air down to the right shoulder, and breathe. Take your right hand off the thigh and reach it up. And notice how that feels. Stay present to everything that you're doing here. Notice, feel, observe, let go tension, thoughts. Good. And then release the right hand back to your side and gently take yourself back up to center. Ready for the other side. So put your left hand on your side body, inhale your right hand up. Take a breath as you exhale, slide over to your left side. Pick up that right rib cage. Breathe in, breathe out, open up the chest. And as we bend to the left, you want to just go down into that right foot a little bit. Now raise your left hand up. Good. Reach your both hands over, breathe, breathe, breathe. Take the left hand back to your side and breathe the right hand back up and release it. You want to step as wide as your mat. Turn your toes out, interlace the fingers, squeeze those shoulders back. Take a breath as you exhale. Now you're going to bend your knees and fold forward. Bend them enough so you do not hurt yourself here. Toes are turned out. Release that chest all the way down. Shake your head yes or no. No tension there. And then if and when you're ready, you can take your hands off your back. Be slow and gentle here, squeezing the shoulder blades in towards that spine. Lifting the hands up only as far as you can get. No forcing. And then connect to that wonderful breath again, that life force. Release the hands back down to your thighs, all the way down. Reach them onto the floor and walk your feet in towards each other. Just a little. Take hold of opposite elbows, bend those knees, and let the head just relax in that little box. You're formed with your upper arms. You can move. Remember, the postures don't have to be static. You can move around. And then release the arms, take them to your calves, around to the calves like so, and then you're going to lift up in a little flat back. Stretching the tailbone and the crown away from each other. Neck is nice and long, shoulders down, breathe. So you're holding the calf for a little support here. And then slowly from here, round down your way back up to standing. Good, nice. Inhaling those arms up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come into your flat back. Exhale, fold. You're going to step back into plank, push-up position here, nice straight line. Pushing the heels back, shoulders down, breathe. Take your knees to the mat and lower your belly, chest, chin forward, way down. Taking the palms out to the side, you're going to press into your pelvic triangle. Tuck your elbows into your side body. Take a breath as you exhale. Press down and lift your upper body up. Tuck those elbows in and shoot that chest out there. Breath in and out. Okay, let's press up into the knees. Be careful here. Walk the knees in. We're in table position. Open those fingers nice and wide. Take a breath as you exhale. Roll the tailbone underneath you. Push the spine all the way up to the ceiling. Round the shoulders and drop your head. Using the hands on the mat to dome that spine up to the ceiling. And then inhale, reverse it. Lift the tailbone, roll that movement right up that spine, shoulders down, and just lift the head up there. Again, exhale, roll that tailbone underneath you, push that spine up. Inhale, reverse it. Go one more, exhale. Bring the spine up to the ceiling, squeeze that tummy in, drop the head. And as you lift that tailbone, slide those shoulder blades down your back and then lift the head up. Curl toes down and push back into downward dog. So we're going to take out the doggy for a walk, or heel and toe, or run and stretch. And then to get up to the front of your mat, you can either come down onto the knees and step up, or you can step, walk, or jump all the way up. Come into your flat back. Exhale, fold, press into the feet, arms nice and wide as we come up. And release the hands down to your sides. Nice, take a breath. Okay. One thing I want to do with what wants to do today, we haven't done this in a while, is I'll just demonstrate it again for you. Feet are a little wider than hip width, maybe. And we're going to have you have no bones in your arms. We're going to use the arms, all right? So I'm going to demonstrate it for you. So we inhale here, let the arms just flop, don't do it yet. Notice that I'm turning and coming on the ball of the foot. So when I do this, right, then I change ball of the foot and I do this. So it's going to look like this. Now, in yoga, we say, imagine your arms are like empty coat sleeves. Coat sleeves hanging on a hanger. So there's nothing in those arms, nothing at all. And you're just flopping them around, okay? If you have knee issues, you may want to just stand with the knees soft and just take it from the waist like this. So we have two options, all right? So here we go. Find a stance that works for you. And we will begin. So arms, you're going to inhale here, exhale. Let your arms flop around. You can start slow and easy. Take the head with you. And then as we go along, you can pick up the pace, all right? And let those arms just slap you. Slap. Slap. Just let them go where they want to go. As you inhale, exhale. A little faster if you like. Arms are like little empty coat sleeves. Hear them slapping the body. Yay. Slapping you like you were naughty today. Good. And then we slow it down. We'll slow it down to come back to center. Nice. And release it, shake it out. Okay, coming back to the top of the mat if you're not already there. So, I'm going to begin a little flow here now. So, hands on the hips. Take a breath in and a breath out. Take a nice breath in and step your right leg all the way back. Scoop the front foot out, the left foot. So that when you bend into that left foot, the knee stays on top of the ankle. You have the option of squaring your back foot, making sure that you're in a nice stable stance, or you can go on the ball of the right foot. So you can choose that. The hips are more or less square to the front of the boot. Inhaling those arms up for warrior one. And take it through a little warrior series here. So press into the back leg there, extend it. Feel the muscles activate there. The knee stays on top of the ankle on the left side. Breathe in, breathe out. Soft gaze out there in front of you. Oops. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we're going to take this into triangle. So square the back leg. Reach that left hand into the inside of the left foot. And your right hand comes up. Once you're here now, you want to push the upper body back a little bit and open up the chest. If this is the hand up towards the ceiling is challenging for you, you can rest it on the hip. Squeeze up the knees and the thighs to stabilize your press feet into the earth. Breathe. Taking this now into warrior two, bending that left knee and reach those arms up there. So the outer corner of the back leg is pressing down into that mat, rolling that left thigh out, and then turn the head and glance over your left fingertips. Good. So remember that center line. So you're not leaning your upper body over towards that left side. Okay, draw back to the back of the room. Breathe in, breathe out. Dropping your back hand to the back leg. Straighten that front knee a little bit, and then let's take that left hand up and slide back into that back bend. And once you're there, you feel comfortable here, try to bend back that left knee and see how that feels. Breath in and out. Roll that left thigh out. Remember that. Don't let it sag towards the center of the mat. From here, we come back into warrior two, and we take that left hand down onto the left side. Breathe your right hand up or take it to the base of the spine and roll that chest up a little bit, gaze of the eyes forward, slightly down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, reach back up. Now this time, you're going to jump that back foot in a little. Turn back to the left foot for warrior one once more. So you can roll on the ball of the back foot or keep it square. Drop the shoulders down, arms are nice and long here. Take the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulders back. Take a breath here, and as you exhale, we're going to release that chest down, all the way down. So the chest is on the inside of your left thigh. And then when you're ready, if you want to, you can raise those arms up off your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades in towards the spine. And breathe here. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, careful here. And then we're slowly going to come back up to center. Put your hands on the hips. Step that back foot in. Prepare for warrior three. Find your spot out there. Gaze at the eyes ahead. Lean forward. Press into the left foot. And breathe your right foot off the mat. If you're not balancing today and you have something there and you want to hold on, or you want to keep the right toe on the mat, that's entirely up to you. Okay, you want to stretch that upper body. Soften that left knee. And then from here, we're going to take that into tree. Our tree is bending today. So your right leg comes in for tree pose. Gaze at the eyes out there again. Breath in and out. And release that right leg down. Let's shake it out. Okay, prepare for the left side. Let's take a moment before we start the left side. You want to inhale deeply and exhale fully. Hands on the hips once more. The left leg goes back now. Right leg bending into that right knee. For warrior one, hips are square. Lift up that chest, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, arms up. Yeah. Stretch it. Nice soft breath. Gaze at the eyes out there. Remember to check that the knee, your right knee is on top of that right ankle. Okay, changing this into triangle. So drop the hands down, turn carefully. Notice the back leg. Straighten that right knee, lean into that right side, and take your left hand either up or to the base of the spine, anywhere that works for you today. Remember, we work in the present moment. So drawing that sternum away from the belly button, open up that chest, deep breath in and out. Good. Taking this into warrior two now. So we bend into that right knee, arms out, you're looking over the right fingertips this time, and make sure that right thigh is turned out. Don't let it sag to the center of your mat. Good. So we're glancing over the right fingertips now. Breath in and out. Dropping the back hand to the back leg, straighten that front knee a little bit so we can get into a back bend here. And then you can try to bend back that knee. If it doesn't work, just put into a strain on your lower back to bend the knee, keep it straight. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember to go to your edge of comfort. Okay, coming back into warrior now two. We're going to take the right hand down, all the way down onto that right thigh. And again, left hand comes up or at the base of the spine. Roll the shoulders back, open up that chest. Breath in and out. Let's come back up now, and then you're going to carefully jump that back foot in a little bit, turn to come back into warrior one. Hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, squeeze those shoulders back, paying attention to everything that you're doing here. Take a breath as you exhale, fold down. Chest is now on the inside of that right thigh. And if you choose to, you can take the hands up off your back, squeeze the shoulder blades into the spine. Just relax here, no tension. Breathe. Good. Slowly make your way back up. Carefully. And then you're going to jump that back foot in, preparing for warrior three on this side. So you're facing the front of the room or behind at the back of the room. And we're going to lean forward, press down into that right foot, and then we can either keep the toe on the mat or raise that foot up. And the arm position is yours. You can come all the way out here with the arms, you can keep them on the hips, whatever you prefer. Then we're going to take this into tree. So take your time to get into your tree pose. Gaze at the eyes out there now. Draw that right hip in a little bit, lift yourself up. Nice breath in and out. And release this side. Okay. We're going to do one more round of all of this. So take a moment here to relax and rest. Breathe. This is not a moment for you to get caught up with your thoughts. Try not to think about anything in particular as to whether you did it right or wrong or what you have to do after the class and all this sort of thing. Just relax. Feel the breath. Feel sensations. So open your eyes and let's go again. Hands on the hips, set that right leg back. Okay, you can choose the back leg how you want it. We're going to bend into that front knee, raise those arms up, warrior one. Breathe in, breathe out. Changing this now into triangle, hands come down, turn. Straighten that left knee, hand goes in the inner thigh there, and breathe your other arm up, right arm up. Open that chest, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, bending into that front knee, coming into warrior two. So make your adjustments. In warrior two, you can widen the stance and sink that groin down a little bit further. Checking in with that left knee, if it's in line with the ankle. We'll drop that back hand, straighten that front knee, come into your back bend here, and then you can choose to bend back that front knee once you're there. Roll that left side out, breathe. Reversing this now, come up. Left hand on the thigh, right hand either up or at the base of the spine. Again, opening up that chest. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Keep it open, breathe. Release that top hand. Come back up. We're going to take this back leg in and jump it a little bit to face the front of the mat for warrior one. So take your time here. You're going to come back into warrior one nicely, safely. Arms behind you, interlace the fingers, squeeze those shoulders back, take a breath as you exhale, forward, forward. Chest comes down to the inner thigh, drop the head. And you can choose to raise those arms off your back if you like to. So slowly and carefully come up, release the arms, jump that back foot in. Getting ready for warrior three, hands on the hips. Find something out there to stare at. Take a breath, you're going to lean forward, press into the sole of that left foot, and raise your right foot up when you're ready, if you're ready. Now keep it on the mat. And then again, the arm position is yours. Taking that carefully into tree pose. You can always come down and repose yourself for tree. And release out of tree pose, shake it out. Take a moment before we go to the other side. Notice the effects of what we've done so far. All good stuff. Keep that breath going. Okay, and get ready for the other side. So this time the left leg goes back and the right knee bends. Choosing how you want to get into your warrior. Maybe you want to try something a little different on this side. We're going to inhale those arms up. Continuous fingers, draw the shoulders down your back and stretch. Really, it's the second time now, so we can get a nice deep stretch in the back of that left leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, changing this into triangle, square that back foot. Straighten up that right knee, release that right hand down, and the left hand is up to you. Now open your shoulders and push back a little bit, gaze at the eyes down on the floor, out in the horizon there. Check in with the knees of the thighs. Breathe in, breathe out. Getting ready for warrior two now. So we're going to bend into that right knee again. Take the arms up. Try to get a nice straight stance here. So your nose should line up with the chin and the belly button right down. And arms are nice and strong here. So for warrior two, we can sink a little deeper to the mat. Arms up and breathe down. Looking over the right fingertips. Straighten that front knee a little bit. Drop that back hand to the left leg and reach that right hand up. Lift up your spine because we're coming into a slight back bend here. And then if you choose to, you can bend back into the right knee. Check in with that right knee. Check in with that right thigh. Check in with your breath. Okay, release the arms. Understand the right hand goes right down on that thigh. Rest down on that thigh. Left hand is up to you if you want to take it. Maybe you want to experiment with something a little different on the left hand here, this side. Open up that chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Release the back hand. Come up carefully. You're going to jump that back foot in and turn towards that front foot for warrior one once more. Press down into that back leg, that left foot. Just press it right back into that mat. Now take your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, take a breath as we exhale. Melt that chest all the way down. And then you can choose to take the hands off the back. Maybe you didn't last time and you want to try it this time. Doesn't have to come all the way up. Choose the best position for your hands. Deep breath in and out. Okay, slowly lift up, hands on the hips. Jump that back foot in a little bit in preparation for warrior three. Take your time to get into the different poses. Now lean forward, press into that front foot, and then you lift the left foot up. Back foot. Find a spot to stare at. Build that concentration. Try to square the hips. Okay, reaching up now to tree pose. Looking forward again. Staring at the spot. Arm position is yours. And release. Great. Good. Let's take a moment, take a breath. Okay, bring the feet a little closer in together. I'm going to push down into the heels, raise your toes up off the mat, and then just softly put them back on the mat. So your feet are a little bit apart. Take a breath here. We're going to go from the thigh crease here. So push it back, buttock sticks out. Come down as far as you can. If you have knee issues and you want to just stand for this one, or just soften the knees a little bit. So for those who can manage your chair pose, pushing back into the heel really helps. You don't want to come forward into the toes. And you're leaning a little bit forward. Now from here, I'm going to take that left hand across to the outer right thigh. Put your right hand behind your back at the base of the spine. And then take a little twist. Shoulders down. Soften the neck, soften the gaze of the eyes. Breathe. If you're standing, you can do it this way. Okay, just being very, very careful. Breath in, breath out. And then slowly release, press into the feet and lift yourself back up to standing. Just take your time, just breathe into this, releasing the tension. Anything that you might have stirred up, we want to breathe it out. So we can get ready for the other side. So once again, be conscious of pressing into the heel. You can test that by raising your toes up off the mat. All right, here we go. Go into the thigh crease up here, push back. What is the knees bend automatically? What a miracle. Good. And as we lean forward a little bit, you're going to now take the right hand across to the outer left thigh, the left hand side behind you, and then take your twist. Once you're here, you want to push back into the heel once more. And then squeeze the shoulder blades back to the spine. Press the arm bone into the side of that left thigh there. And take a nice twist here. Good. Slowly come back to center, forward. Stepping back into plank push-up position. Here's some groaning there. Onto the knees, belly, chest, chin, low to the mat. Come down onto the belly, put a palm on top of each other, rest the cheek. Turn the head to one side, relax your feet, your thighs. And just take a deep breath inside out. Okay, coming back up to center, we're going to go into cobra now. So putting the hands at the side edges of your mat, tuck your elbows in, slide your feet away from each other, press into the pelvic triangle. Take a breath as you exhale, push your floor down away from you as you lift your upper body up and tuck the elbows in. Now, if this is not available to you today, do this one. Okay, this is another option that you might have today. So whatever you prefer. Good. Just making sure that you're not raising the shoulders up to the ears and sticking your elbows out like this. So draw those elbows in. Push that chest out there, neck is nice and long, breathe. Coming back down, curl those toes under, press up. And we're going to make our way into plank push-up position. From here, roll over towards your left side and put your left knee down on the mat. Right leg is extended. Now you might want to draw that left hand in a little bit. And then turn and raise that right hand up. So the right leg is stretched out there and you raise that right arm up. Now those of you who might want to try the full side plank, go ahead, be my guest. Just be careful. So the side plank, see if I can try it with the hand like this. Side plank, the full expression of side plank is this one, all right? So you can choose which one you'd like to try today. Whew. Breathe in, breathe out. Release the top hand, come back over. Good. Come into plank for the other side. So let's start it in plank. For those who'd like to try the full expression, slide to the right this time. Draw the right hand in a little bit, and then you raise the left hand up. All right, for us, the others, we're going to slide to the right, put the right knee down under the hip, stretch out left foot, walk your right hand in, and when you're ready, turn yourself and raise that left hand up. Squeeze the shoulder blades in, draw the sternum away from the belly button. Stretch that left leg out there. Nice. Good. Top hand comes down. Press up into downward dog. Come down onto the knees. Walk your knees out towards the edges of your mat and put your big toes into touch. Press the buttocks back towards the heel and come into child. Or you can do your puppy stretch. Again, if you're doing child and you want to push on between the buttocks and the heel, put it there. And then maybe you can stretch out a little more comfortably. Another option is to get a block or book or a 1 potato, 2 potato with your hands and rest it forward down. And then take time to notice your body in this shape. And take time to notice the breath now, the back of your lungs. Slide your palms down a bit and then lift up your upper body. Walk your knees in and come back into table. So adjust the knees so that they fall right underneath the hip. Pick up your chest. You don't want to dump down into the shoulders. Don't dump the shoulders up into the ears, I should say. So you want to lift up. Crown and tailbone moving away from each other. Drop your head. You're going to take the right knee to the forehead and stretch it out as you lift the head and look forward. Let's go again. Squeeze in and lengthen. Squeeze in and lengthen. One more. Squeeze in and lengthen. Now bend the knee. Take the leg out, the knee out to the side. Go. Breathe in, breathe out. And we're going to circle that knee for 1, 2, and 3. Good. And reverse it. Knee the leg nice and high for 1, 2, and 3. Take the leg to the inner thighs towards each other, and we're going to lift it out to the side and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. One more. Up and down and release. Good. To the other side. Drop your forehead down, your head down. Stand now. The left knee goes to forward. Squeeze up nice and tight. And as you lengthen the upper body, lengthen the leg. And squeeze and lengthen. Squeeze, lengthen. One more. Squeeze and lengthen. Now you're going to take that leg up and circle the knee. Imagine you're drawing circles with your knee. And that's 2, 3, 4, and we're going to reverse it. Good. Drop the inner thighs together now and raise that leg up to the side. And up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more. Up and down. Good. Let's sit. Up onto the buttocks. Keeping your feet to the right. Draw that right knee so it lines up with your left sole of the left foot. So you're sitting like a little Z here. Ooh, okay. Breath in and out. We're going to take 2 hands to the left knee, by the left knee. Take a breath as you exhale. Push the buttocks back. Roll the tailbone underneath you. Pull the spine all the way back. Squeeze that tummy in. Drop that head down. And then lift up your tailbone, come forward and stretch. And then we're going to take the arms out and lie on top of that thigh, all the way down. You can take a hand and support the head if you wish, or just reach out forward towards your mat. So once again, the chest, your chest is on towards the outer part here of the thigh. Don't try to take it onto the thigh or to the shin itself, okay? You will hurt your back. So take it the outer part of that left thigh, and just melt down. Slide the hands in, press into the hands, pick yourself up. Take your right hand to that right hip and press it forward as you take a twist here. Left hand is on the mat supporting you. Shoulders down, sternum lifted. And use that right hand to press that right hip forward. And slowly come back to center. Good. Let's switch your feet around. So feet are pointing to the left side. And the left knee is in the arch of the right foot. Just stay in stillness here. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Try to melt down while we're doing this. No tension anyway. Now we're going to turn to that right knee. 2 palms are here. You can use a sticky mat to help you here. So when you take a breath, as you exhale, roll the tailbone underneath you, push the spine all the way back, drop that chin down. Press, press, press. Push back. And then we come forward, lift the tailbone and come forward, sternum up. And then from this position, you're going to start walking your hands all the way out. And rest the chest all the way down on the outside of that right thigh now. Okay? And you can choose if you want to just take the head all the way down onto some support or the other. Or you want to use your hands, you can put the hands back in and use the hands. And sometimes when you start with the support and we stay and take some inhales and exhales here, you can move the support and you'll be surprised how much your body has released and how you can rest the body on the mat. Try it and see. Slide the palms in and carefully pick yourself up. And then we're going to take the left hand to the left thigh now, hip. Press it forward and take your little turn here, your twist. When you get where you want to get here, you're going to drop the shoulders down with the sternum. Careful of the neck here. And the left, don't feel any way to press that left palm into that hip and hold it there. And then slowly come back to center. So from here, take your time. We'll take the soles of the feet together. Keep your elbows and press those thighs, not the knees, the thighs down. Take a breath, lift up the chest, and then hinge from the hips as we hold forward. And slowly come back up. You're going to take your hands to the outer part of the knees and help them up. Okay, slide down to the bottom of your mat. And then just take your time, you can hold the back of the thighs, take your time to roll down. Take the thighs up with you as you roll down. Take them to the chest. Okay, and gently squeeze them down. Take a breath and sigh it out. Did a lot today, we did a lot. Good. Release the sole of the left foot down onto the mat, the knee pointed up. And we're going to take the right foot into half happy baby. So catch wherever you can, whether it's the heel or the calf. Keep the knee nicely bent. And then open up that thigh now into half happy baby on the right side. Okay, gently release that right foot down to the mat, knee pointing up. Notice the difference in the two sides. And then let's go for the left. So reach your hand to the heel or the calf or the ankle, but keep that knee bent. Knee has to be bent. And then you're going to draw that knee down for your half happy baby on this side. Good. And let's take the right leg up now so we can go into full happy baby. How about that? Oh, yes. Release your back into the mat. Breath in and out. And slowly release that. Just keep the knees bent. Keep the hands to the back of the thighs and just draw the thighs towards the chest. Keeping the knees bent. We're going to flex those feet. Notice the hands are on the mat for support also. Your upper arm. So we're nice and comfy here. And then we're going to point those toes. Flex your feet. Push your heel out. Draw those toes back. And then take a nice strong point here. One more. Flex. And point. And then start to circle your feet. Noticing the sounds coming from the ankle joints there. Good sounds. And reverse it. Good. Now spread your toes really wide. And then squeeze them up. Scrunch them up together. Spread them wide. Scrunch them. Spread them. Scrunch them. Good. Keeping the feet there, release the hands out to the side like the letter T, or you can take them, bend your elbows and take the hands up a little further. And then we're going to drop both thighs and knees and feet and everything over to your right. Or just a little quick twist before we go into relaxation. So the upper body goes to the left. Check in with that left shoulder. We do not want it to hang there. Put something under it. Close your eyes. Breathe into that twist. Okay, turn nose up, top leg comes up, bottom leg follows. You can put the feet down on the mat and then shift buttocks over to the right as you drop your knees to the left. Try that. And then your upper body goes to the right now and close your eyes. Check in with that right shoulder. Deep breath in and out. Make sure you're not squeezing up anywhere or tensing anywhere. Turn the nose up, top leg comes up, bottom leg follows. Ooh, just roll back onto your back. Make sure you're nice and straight on the mat. Squeeze the thighs into the chest. If you'd like to take any other quick stretch, go right ahead. If not, you're going to stretch your arms and your legs away from each other. Take a good stretch here. Release the arms down to your sides. If you're taking an extra stretch, when you're ready, you can do the same thing here. Arms go down to your sides. Slide your knees away from each other. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. A little soft smile to your face. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out. Your body releasing and melting down onto that support underneath you. Just feel yourself relaxing, your fingers and your toes. Feel all the muscles in the face. Relaxing the neck and the shoulders, the body, lower body. Slowly begin now to awaken your body. You can take a deep breath in, you can take a stretch. So when it feels right for you, you may roll over onto your side. Draw the knees up and just hug yourself in the fetal position. And press into the top hand. Begin to push yourself up from the side, coming back into your comfortable seated position. And to keep your eyes closed. And as you sit up, you want to take your hands to the buttocks and pull the flesh away from those sitting bones and plug them down into your mat. Push crown to the ceiling, bring a soft smile to your face. Feeling the effects of the practice here today and acknowledge your wonderful benefits. Take a breath, and as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest and just make a little simple circle in one direction with the head. And then when the chin comes to the chest, you want to reverse that circle. Slow and gently. And bring the head back up to center. And then slowly open your eyes, blink fast. Make a grimace of the face. And release. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.